One of the big things I think just that both IPCC and the FAO underlines is that climate change is threatening food production, and the negotiators have to take that into account. They have to think. Also, we have a growing problem really in the farming society to produce more food at the same time as we have climate change, and that food production is getting more and more complicated and difficult. So really, when we are talking about climate actions, we also have to think about how can we secure food security and produce more food in a more sustainable way, more healthy food for a growing population. And I think it's also right to look at what the Paris Agreement says, that they very clearly underscores that climate action must not threaten food production. And I think that is a big lack in the debate, that there's a lot of focus on climate actions, but there is too little focus on adaptation, and that we have to, that food production has to adapt to a change in climate. Yeah, in Norway and with the Farmers Union, we are strongly focusing on putting the farmer in a position with better knowledge how to produce more food with less carbon footprint. It's really about sustainable intensification, we can say, and you have to breed better varieties, better livestock, and you have to reduce the loss, really. So efficient food production, but at the same time sustainable and with a focus on biodiversity and other environmental issues is extremely important, because climate action is one thing we have to do, but we must make sure that we don't create different problems when we focus on the climate action. Both the possibility of reduced food production, but also that we can have other environmental problems because of the actions we do. I think more ambitious plans is important, but what we feel that they are not so realistic. If you are going to raise the ambitions, you have to do it in a realistic manner. So for farmers, I think climate action is quite abstract. It's easy to stop using fossil energy. That's easy. But when you come to agriculture, that is biological processes, and it's very difficult for the farmer to see how is it possible to reduce emissions from biology. So I think when we are talking about raising the ambition, we have to make sure that the farmer understands how he can do it, and we have to do it in a way that the farmers want to do it and see that it's useful for his own business and for the economy on the farm.